What's going on YouTube? GraveCinder here and welcome to the Parklife DLC video. I've been meaning to make this for a couple of days now. Finally found some time today to get into it and let's take a look. So it's out, of course, naturally for everybody now, or should be at the very least. And we're greeted with this what's new card or cards that we can take a look through. So park life areas and park maintenance. Create parks of any shape and size with the park area tool and level up the areas to unlock new park buildings. You can also change an entrance fee from the park visitors for extra income. This is super cool. So when you build a park in your city, you charge people to get into it and it generates you money, which is really cool. Park maintenance service will take care of the parks, plazas, and park areas in your city and boost their beneficial effects on citizens' well-being. I'll show you guys the park maintenance and building as well. New props and buildings, over 300 new assets. I'm not going to go through every single one of these, but if you guys want to get the DLC itself, I would highly encourage it because it's really fun and it's got a ton of things that you can check out. We do get some new maps, which we're gonna take a brief look at. We have new policies for the parks. Kind of cool as well. Tourists, there's gonna be a ton of tourists flooding your city as soon as you start putting parks in. So that's really cool too. Tourists can only generate income, however, they can also cause traffic in your city. So let's make sure that we have a good transportation system as well. Walking and sightseeing tours. Again, tourists are going to go crazy for these. I'll show you guys how to put these into the city as well. Trees and noise pollution. Roads with trees have always affected noise pollution, but now all the other trees in the map have a reducing effect on the surrounding noise pollution as well. I thought this was a part of Green Cities, but it's not. I guess it's part of Parklife. And we do have some more props. You guys will notice there's a separate button for them, or tab for them. And new unique buildings and monument. I think we get one monument and 6 new buildings. Yep, 6 new buildings. So we'll. I don't think I have all of them unlocked just yet, but we'll take a look at the ones that I do. So let's go ahead and take a look at the new maps. So we have Winfield. It's a temperate map. It's got all outside connections and 65% of suitable area for building. We have Pine Rivers, a boreal map, 84% for building and no access to ships, so you can't have ships on this one. This one's the Mountain Meadows. This one actually looks pretty cool. It's a European themed map. I might check this one out myself for a future build, but it's got all outside connections and 69% of suitable area building. Honu Island, this one is really cool. I'm definitely going to check this one. It's a tropical map. You don't have a whole lot of room to build things on, but if you start your city with unlimited money, you can turn this into really anything. And we have a Cavern Coast? No idea how you say that. But this one has got all outside connections but trains, so no access to trains or the railroad. So you can still use trains, just not for outside connections. And it's got a suitable area of 61%, and it's a tropical map. That's all for the maps. I'm gonna go ahead and load into one of the games, and I'll show you guys the Parklife DLC. Alright guys, so we are back in one of my cities. This is something that I'm working on off camera, of course, and I have all 4 parks kind of scattered around this small-ish city for now. First one, we're gonna have the Amusement Park right over here. So I'll show you the buildings, then we'll get into the actual tab itself, and then we'll check it out that way, right? So we have the House of Horrors kind of like hidden over here in the corner. right next to a fire station on the other side. I did gate the area as well with its park fences. A couple of trees and props that are new. And then over here we have a couple of dock piers and whatnot, a cafe, souvenir shop. But the park goes all along the coast. So you have the Ferris wheels, the Tower of Dooms looks like. I created a big old blank space over here with a bunch of props and whatnot for kids to hang out, and it's gated as well, so they can't really run out and, well, maybe they could through here actually. But they can't run out and jump in the water. A couple more props. We have the roller coasters. So super cool. I'm really enjoying it. They do have the main gate right here, and it's pretty busy. I think this became just recently one of the 5-star parks in this city. So super cool. Kind of going all the way around to here, and this is kind of where the park ends. And I need to put in a fence there, but I'll get to that. This is the new park maintenance building. So these guys, all they're doing is going around and taking care of the parks. So the Parklife tab is the very last one. And the amusement park can be found as the middle tab, or the third tab from the start. So there you can start with a main gate. You can have the small park main gate or small amusement park main gate. Then you have the side gate, which I don't have. And then so on and so forth. You've got quite a few of the props unlocked where you can use them and just place them in your city inside of the park area, right? So really cool. Next one we're gonna check out is my favorite one, is the zoo. So I have that guy built up right over here, of course with the gates going all around, because we don't want these animals to get out and haunt our citizens, right? But this one is really cool. You do have a couple of different roads and whatnot to use. You have the zoo fence, main gates, plazas and whatnot. All of them are there, so you can play around with this in your own city. But I wanted to show you kind of the design that I put in this particular one. Don't forget to add some trees as they make the area really come together. Fourth park we're going to take a look at is the very first tab that you have. And where is it? This one. Believe it or not, this one has caught fire 4 times so far. So this one is going to be the first tab. It's going to be the city park, right? It's actually also the first one that I built. Yeah, first one, not the other one. But I went ahead and I put in just a whole bunch of trees over here. I created a really nice plaza, used up the guy and the horse. Added in a whole bunch of different colored trees to kind of bring the whole thing together. So it looks a little bit like a triangle area-ish, wanting to be a square. I don't know, but it's one of those abstract looks that it has, and I think it fits really cool here in the city. But yeah, this is one of the 5-star parks. I think the amusement park, yeah, that's a 5-star park as well. I'm not sure about the zoo. The zoo's not there yet. This is I just recently built this one up. And then the last one is we're going to take a look at the natural reserve. So here we have just kind of something that I quickly put together. I needed something to put in this area, and I thought, why not have a natural reserve park? But this one is It's more of the, I don't know, to me it's my least favorite in a sense, right? I like the amusement park, I like the city park, I do like the zoo, and this one's just kind of there. No wonder it's the last tab as well. So I started the main gate right over here. I did not gate the park because again it's a natural reserve, right? Usually when I think of a natural reserve, I think open spaces. In this particular one though, we're presented with some water, so we have some of these piers to use as well. Let me see if I can find one of them. There we go. Let me get into the right tab at the very least. There we go. The fishing cabin 1 and the fishing cabin 2 is what you guys are seeing right here. And then we have some of these smaller buildings on the sides as well. You have a bouldering site, which is this one over here. Kind of cool. You can camp under a rock. A little bit of decoration and whatnot. And yeah, that's about all of it for the Parklife itself. The new building can be found, I believe, right here. Yep, the park maintenance building. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'll place it, let's place it right over here. So that's just the building by itself. Park maintenance building, you saw it in the beginning of the video. Here's a closer look for it. There's this guy leaving too. What kind of a car is that? He's leaving to take care of our parks. So we'll go ahead and get rid of it for now. Here's the new tab, the props tab, and there is a ton of these in here. I mean, you can go on and on and on. You can choose some props and whatnot. I'm not gonna place every single one of them, but here's 2 water fountains, so you guys can take a look at them. A small one and a big one. As far as the unique buildings, I believe Parklife brings... I don't think it brought anything to the first tab. Yeah, nothing in the first tab. Nothing in the second tab. State of Football is by itself. Here we have the City Arch, which I do have. I have that guy kind of hanging out right over here. And I guess there's a bunch of people checking it out as well. But that's the City Arch. That's one of the unique buildings that we get. Next one is going to be the Clock Tower. I don't have this one placed. So let's just place it right over here right now so we can check it out. Clock Tower, really cool. You can also place unique buildings inside of your parks to boost the attractiveness, just so you guys are aware. I'm thinking the Clock Tower would fit really well somewhere over in this park. So I'll look into placing one there. So that's the Clock Tower. That's the unique building number 2. Here we have the old Market Street. I don't have this one unlocked yet. We do have to make 5,000 meters of walking tours to get it unlocked. Sea Fortress. I didn't know I had it unlocked, but now that I do, let's go ahead and place it. We'll check it out. That is really cool. That would actually fit really well somewhere over here. Ooh, I'm gonna get to work on that. So that's building what, number 4? Yeah, I think it's number 4. We have the observation tower that's also new. And this guy, it's pretty darn tall, so you can put it as a central piece or tuck it away somewhere, like right there. I don't know why you would do that, but you is you. Last one is going to be the statue of Colossus. Okay. So this guy is really cool. I have not placed one of these myself yet, but I have seen it placed in other people's cities, and it looks really, really cool. So this is also something that we could have possibly maybe indefinitely put. No, not there. But that one is the very last one. As far as the monuments go, I don't have this one unlocked, but it's called the Castle of Lord Chirpwick. And we need to construct a whole bunch of things in order to get this one unlocked. So I think that actually completes everything. I'm not going to go over what was fixed and what wasn't. This is simply for the Parklife DLC itself. But there you have it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Also hit the subscribe button. I do a video on every single DLC that comes out with with Cities Skylines. And if you want to, go ahead and check out some of my tutorial videos, as well as some of my Let's Play series that I currently have going on. Some are finished. But thanks again, as always. Be the best that you can be in everything that you do. And I'll see you guys on the next video.